I'm increased.
I'll have to get
I'm
an
gonna
actual
combine.
microphone at some
I'm gonna
point.
combine.
Are you trying to tell me you're about to combine?
I'm gonna combine. I'm gonna combine.
We're gonna
Oh,
have
you're
to
telling a
use-
story.
I've
man.
been slowly combining with my grenade launcher this whole time. That's why
I
there's
believe
one
it.
in my arm. I need to get a second one in my arm, and then I need my knee cannon, and then I need my chest bomb so the whole thing can explode.
All right. Well, are we
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, okay,
Are we
once
ready?
that goes on, you are not
Hello.
allowed on the boat.
Are we-
I'm real and good. Hello.
Are we? 3, 2, 1. Diggs Graver.
Diggs Graver.
Yes.
Ah!
Ah!
All right.
I'll do it.
All right.
Do we need like a clap sync or something? or-
No,
Hey.
we're not doing that. That's for nerds. Get the fuck
Damn
out
nerd.
of that shit. Who
I'm
do you
gonna
take?
clap anyways.
All right, everybody. All right.
Yep, stop
welcome.
making clapping.
Welcome. Today is February 29th, 2076.
A Tuesday.
Happy leap yeep.
Happy. It's a leap year in then too, probably. I think. So, anyways, we're making our way back in here. We are above the clouds today. We are above the clouds. The clouds. We're above them. Okay, we're in the
Again.
towers. It's been
Hey,
a
this is
while
where I
since we've
lost.
been above
This
the
is where I
clouds.
lost my badge,
This
isn't
is
it?
where you lost your badge.
Yeah,
Tell
it
us,
was right up
Bruce,
there.
You watched
before we
parents die.
peek in there. How are you sneaking into this venue?
I'm walking straight in. I'm walking straight in.
Oh, can I give him like one of my spare jackets or something so he looks less obvious?
Yeah, Diggs Graver, is there anything you're trying to pull here to get Boomsmith inside, or?
No, Boomsmith is on his own. He can handle his
Boomsmith, you
shit.
are-
I'm with these guys. I'm
Handle
with
your
these guys,
shit,
and I grab
Boomsmith.
everyone in my arms, and I'm like, we're all together. We're buddies.
And I'm just like wiping, like, nope.
I do not know
I
this
don't-
guy.
I've never
You don't know this man.
been here
If
in
he
my
says he
life.
knows me, he's on something.
So as you tell everyone that you're with them and try to make your way inside, and everybody refutes that. The guards at the front gate, they let everyone else pass. You know, none of their cyber security is flagging on them, but they keep Boomsmith outside. And as they say, it looks like he might be on Doodleopterol or something even harder.
No,
No.
no.
I kicked Doodle
He's
after
got
all.
them drops.
I kicked it. It's hard. It's hard getting up the Doodle after all.
Give me a
You get
persuasion
all-
check.
Okay. All right. Hold on. We're gonna get doodly with it.
Doodleopter addiction is
I feel like-
11.
I feel like anytime Boomsmith has to roll something, it's something he cannot do.
It's true. A lot of times, like if it's not heavy weapons or jumping over something, yeah.
It's fucking
Jumping over
Boomsmith, can you
something?
roll
What do you
a five?
fucking mean?
Hey,
It's the first time you tried to jump over something, you broke your leg!
Diggs Graver might be hosting a night market, but as of right now, the guardsmen at the front are not convinced. They think you look like someone who's all hopped up on Doodleopter.
Can
Like
I-
you're a Doodleopter addict. Like you got a Doodleopter addiction.
Oh
That's what
no.
they're
Can
saying.
I swing back there?
Yeah,
I'll,
yeah, you can swing back.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I'm just like, you really shouldn't profile someone just because of how they look, man. But he's just a guy.
Yeah.
what
I'm
is
trying
this,
to persuade.
2024?
I'm moving at
What
the
are
same
you?
speed as the rest of you. Regular.
Boomsmith, roll me a flat speed roll, or is it move roll rather?
Move,
See how
okay.
fast you're moving. Just roll me a move roll.
I got
and,
a 13.
You're not very fast, Boomsmith.
Well, I'm pretty fast.
Cecil, I'm gonna need you to give me a persuasion check as you're trying to tell these guards
I'm
off.
regular.
You got it. That is an 18 in total.
An 18 in total. All right. Well, you know.
Yeah, I
Boomsmith
rolled a
might not be-
7.
Boomsmith may not be moving very fast, but you're talking pretty fast. So as you're saying this, the guards are like, shit, I guess you're right. And seeing that Diggs Graver, of all people, the one who is working with 2 other fixers to help organize this night market, he decides to back off and say, all right. I'll let you through. Just don't give any trouble now. We don't want any trouble after the last market that was hosted here. We need to make sure that absolutely nothing goes wrong. So head on in. They temporarily offline their security for you to step inside, but you can already tell security this time around way increased. There are little checkpoints all throughout this building. You got guards walking, you got drones walking, you got turrets on walls that are out instead of hidden, and the elevators themselves have a line as some people are trying to go to floors other than the ones they are authorized to reach. But a lot of you
What
go
hassles
inside.
did that?
A lot of you go inside as a group, and as you're going in the elevator, standing in the elevator, hitting to go all the way up to the something at the floor. Diggs, you got anything you want to speak to the folks, to the people, tell the people?
I do, but before I do that, I'm gonna look at Boomsmith when he finally makes it through security, and like kind of whisper to him, like just motion, come here.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm jogging over, non-suspiciously.
Like both hands on his shoulders, and then I do the thing like look at me in my eyes.
I'm
Look
looking.
at me in my eyes.
I'm
Do you see me?
looking. I see.
Don't do anything to fuck up this, okay? I have a reputation. I don't need it getting screwed. Keep your nose clean, and then I'm just gonna kind of like reach out of nowhere and pull out a little brush and brush his mustache. Like, all right?
Okay. I was gonna say something about Chekhov's grenade launcher, but the mustache thing really got me.
Do not.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Like stay
Well,
close. Don't do anything stupid.
Chekhov's fucking mustache comb.
As is tradition, when you reach the elevators, another thing is going to happen before you're let into the full floor, and that's the check-in. Is going to be kind of a prevention for Chekhov's grenade launcher, as everyone, with the exception being Diggs Graver, must turn in their weapons. Everyone, you need to turn in your weapons.
Even my pop-up? Not my
Yeah.
Can I?
pop-up.
But before we do this, can I roll a quick conceal and reveal check to hide a piece on myself?
Yes, you can make
Oh
an
wait,
attempt.
hold on.
Oh, can I make it?
What about my? What about my suitcase? Does that technically count as a concealed weapon?
I have no idea if it does or doesn't, but I'm going to
Hell,
say
let me
it
look.
does. I'm going to say that it
Alright.
does.
I'll
I forgot
keep
my
the-
gun at home.
You got these guns.
Yeah.
Please, Sparks, you must be more careful in situations like these.
I don't need a gun. If I need a gun, I'll pick one up off someone else.
And Tix is gonna like make sure hers are strapped on real tight. Like, okay.
Not yours. You're good.
Okay, just
I'll
checking.
strap tight.
I'm not. There's it's like, never mind. Don't
This
look at
also
me.
does include all grenades, and all ammunition. They're taking all of that this time around.
The item doesn't say anything about concealed, but it says it's stored within a hidden case. So I guess I don't know. I guess we'll count it, but I want to roll to keep my other firearm on me as well, and my nade.
All
Man,
right.
why do you get so attached to your guns?
Anyone who's trying to hide something, this is going to be a DV-17 to beat the security systems.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hide my grenade launcher.
Your grenade
in
launcher
my...
cannot be hidden. It is not a concealable item. Your grenades can be,
Oh, okay.
and your pop-up
I-
is hidden until you reveal it.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
Why
roll
do
for my
you
grenade.
need your weapons here?
Do you? Well, last time.
The whole thing was trying to keep from causing a problem. Just give me your stuff.
I'm useless without my grenades. You don't.
No, you're
understand.
not. Listen, you
have-
are more than your grenades,
I'm
Boomsmith.
pretty sure you have at least one grenade loaded into your arm, and the rest you have to try and conceal.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I get 11.
That's not. The check-in says, "Sir, I believe you are forgetting something," and he puts a very stern metal hand on your shoulder. You cannot walk away from this.
Okay, I surrender my boot grenades, and my
All
butt pouch.
The boot
Grenades.
grenade is just a boot.
Sir.
The grenade is like
It's
sewn
so big.
into the heel.
I have like 25 grenades, and I'm just.
Are you walking around barefoot now?
This is one of the best.
I
the
just-
size of the grenade.
I just give him some fucking dancing flats because he has to take off his
Okay.
grenade shoes.
Alright.
There's
I
like
just-
one loose thread on your outfit. You pull it, and then all the grenades fall out.
He's sitting there in his skivvies,
I have-
long johns with the butt flap.
Oh,
You
no.
know.
The butt
Hey,
flap
those are the
flies
best,
open
Long
and
John.
grenade falls out.
I'll just kind of like look at Boom Smith and be like, "Don't worry, trust me, you're not gonna need it tonight."
Oh,
Give him a little wink,
What?
Hell-
Why'd you wink?
What?
wink, wink. You're not gonna need it.
Wink wonk.
Hellbent got a 20 on the conceal and reveal.
Hellbent,
he
you
walks up
conceal
and
your shit.
he
just
places his suitcase on the reception desk to be scanned. It doesn't come up with anything. They see maybe a chip vault system and a computer, some hard documents, a couple of files, nothing untoward.
So,
And as they
what
scan
is
him,
this
nothing more.
model? It is exquisite.
It is something I have had personally tailored. I can recommend a shop for you if you would like. Expensive but worth every eddy.
Yes, please do so. I will perhaps be visiting myself after all of this is done tonight. As you were, sir, please head on through.
Hellbent makes his way through. Can I make a quick wardrobe check to see how fly my man is looking tonight?
Yeah, wardrobe and style your shit. Hellbent.
Ooh, I want to do that check too.
I think it'd be fun. When?
I rolled a 21.
I'm also just realizing something.
Hmm.
People can't tell if Cecile has ever winked or blinked because she has never
Winked or
taken
wonked.
those sunglasses off.
She takes
It's
them off
okay.
and her eyes are constantly winking the whole time.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's to protect you from dry eye. Now, what did you get, Cecile?
Oh fuck! I haven't rolled yet. I was waiting
Roll,
to make that joke.
roll. Do it.
Oh, okay, that's a 19.
I got a
I got it.
21.
Yeah.
Nice. Damn.
Would you like to know what Hellbent is working with?
Yeah, what'd you get?
Too big
What'd
a
you
number.
get?
34.
Jesus
Woo!
fucking Christ!
You outshine us
Nice.
all, my friend.
Is that
as
legal?
always.
Yes, it is.
Is that allowed?
Damn.
It is.
It is. It is. All right.
I exploded and I got an 8, and my bonus is 4. Well,
When you
my
say
bonus is
explode,
16
Boom Smith
because
just
it's.
perks up a little bit.
I thought I was doing good.
No, so far everyone's looking real good. And I believe that we've acquired all weapons. No one else is trying to hide anything.
Oh yeah, I
I
don't.
don't think there was
Wait.
ever a way Shamu was going to be able to hide his harpoon.
That is
gun.
valid.
Yeah, I don't know.
He just handed it over. He just made sure he took the loaded harpoon out before he gave it to them.
All right. Raj and Hobbs, are they coming with you today, Executive?
Yes, they are. Actually, I wanted to ask what progress they had made with the black site.
Oh, well, as I mentioned last time, they are still working on it. However, they ran out of fuel for their back and forth, and thus they had to stop. Until you
Also-
refuel the boat or the AV or both.
Right.
is-
Um.
How is Hobbs doing? I feel like we haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, Hobbs is very deeply suffering from withdrawals from Elflines Online.
Listen, I'm probably free this weekend.
Hellbent
A
just
new
like.
expansion was released, and she has
Oh.
not had a chance to play it.
Hellbent just like pats her on the back.
She shakes it off. -1 loyalty.
I was going to follow that up with an offer of taking the next 3 days off paid leave to
+1
enjoy
loyalty.
Okay, thank you.
Nick,
Everyone has a price.
Zero.
Spoken like a fixer. All right. We're making way inside. Everyone's put their stuff away, and As you go into the main floor, you all know the layout by now. You go inside, come out to the main floor. A crowd is already gathering, and your fixer breaks away from you to go to this little stage of the podium. There's already 2 other people standing there, one of them wearing an all-white suit and holding a teacup. He's got brown hair, possibly green eyes, white tie, he's got gloves on. This man is styling. In fact, he's even given Hellbent a run for his money. Well,
I've seen him before.
the crowd
Wait,
is...
wait, wait, hold on. Before we go any further, does Hellbent recognize this guy? Is he a corporate entity, or is he like a fashion entity? Who are we looking at?
Diggs Graver knows who this is, and Boomsmith will also know who this is. This is Mr. Truth.
I fucking knew it. Okay,
Hello,
so
Mr. Something something.
Oh man.
he was in Sparks in my apartment. Like he just walked in there and
Wait.
drank coffee, and then
I'm
he
sorry,
spilled the
you let a
coffee.
dude into my apartment and spill coffee
He just
on it?
walked in. Like, okay, this is gonna
Punch
sound
him.
weird, but I'm like not sure that he's not a wizard.
What do you even mean?
Why do I let you be alone in my apartment?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you brought that on.
He just walked
true.
in and he started telling me about like moon truths and
The
And it-
Moon
What do you mean? He
Truth.
told you about Moon Truth. Who the fuck
He
is
was
this
like,
guy, Mark
"Capital M."
Spector?
I don't know. That's why it's weird. He's just
I'm saying
he's
he
like,
spilled-
I'll
Listen.
see you later.
Did
And
he
he's
spill it on the
here.
carpet? I need to know that.
I don't look. I have more
spilled on
questions about him
himself.
than you do.
His
Oh,
all
thank
white
God.
suit as he was
It-
telling you about the Moon Truth.
Who the fuck
And
is?
it-
All right.
No
all
sooner
This-
had you looked away when he spilled out of embarrassment on his behalf than you looked back. And this man's suit was all clean.
As
Son
it
of a
should
bitch.
be.
Oh, it's definitely holographic wear.
Maybe not. There's
And then-
self-cleaning. There's nanotech shit out there that can self-clean. All right.
Okay.
Ben
no,
is keeping an
I-
eye on this
I-
motherfucker.
Being
So-
being so
Spectacular.
close
Never-
to him,
never-
Diggs Grave, you're also going to note that he smells of lavender and pine.
Of course he does. Because that's my favorite scent. He knows.
He does know.
everything.
And he shall wink at you and then at the crowd. It's not
This
a
is a
blink.
red
It's
flag,
one at a time.
isn't it?
It is a red
Oh.
flag. It's very much a red flag.
A red
Well-
flag from the man in all white? I don't think so. That doesn't sound like
No.
the Moon Truth.
Perfect for you, Diggs, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, the weird thing is that some of those moon truths they made a lot of sense to me.
I don't like that. I
Well,
don't
you
like
have to
that
hear,
at
you
all.
have to hear it from him, and it sounds way less crazy when a wizard.
Moon truths being okay.
sounds
The very
way less
concept of this
crazy.
sounds like this is
I don't
not a
like it.
person we are looking at.
Yeah,
This is something that is masquerading as a person. We are witnessing the rise of Nyarlathotep. We're all dead.
You sound
who's
like
lying
someone
to
who
this
still
person?
believes in the moon,
I remember
Hellbent.
when I believed in the
Oh,
moon.
for fuck's sake.
Then I met Mr. Truth.
Diggs is going to get a little bit red in the face when Mr. Truth winks at her.
Yeah, he offers you a sip from his teacup.
Oh, I'm going to take it. Take a
Oh,
little shot
yeah,
there.
It's herbal and all
Ooh.
natural.
Ooh.
Oh,
What do you mean, Urple?
and all
Herbal.
natural.
Are you
Not purple.
Urple
take
and
a little-
all natural. Okay.
I'm gonna
Lovely.
fight someone.
I'm going to take a sip and then I'm going to slowly step up to the podium as I turn around, hand him back his cup. Like, all right, gather around, everyone. My loyal friends, cunning coworkers, and our illustrious benefactors. We've all gathered here for the purpose of sharing our goods and services, you might say. So, I think you will find many things that you enjoy, many things that titillate your taste, and a few things that will excite you. So, please spend all of your money here, go nowhere else. And I have something very special for my own crew today. So make sure you see me. You have 10 minutes to shop.
Fuck.
So go.
As you are working through this portion of your speech and you finish stepping aside, it's time for Mr. Truth to say a few words. He goes up to the stand, to the podium, and he thanks you. First, he says, "Yes, thank you, Miss Graver. You've done an excellent job today. Speaking on behalf of this whole establishment, welcoming everybody here to this beautiful night of commerce. I just wanted to make sure everyone understands that while we're here, there shall be no funny business, chicanery, ne'er-do-wells, or anything else of the sort. Those who forget this rule, those who violate these expectations, there's a lot of glass on these windows. A lot of different ways for you to be seen from what's out there and up there. So, please, enjoy yourselves, but do so within the boundaries of civilization and the strong avoidance of horseplay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Fuck,
very much."
I'm all of those things. This is bullshit.
All right. Well,
Don't say that aloud. I'm just
that's more or less it. And with that being said, as everything is done,
Who's the
it's as much time as
checkerboard
I need
lady?
to welcome the market. Welcome the market. Welcome the market. Welcome one and all. Music kicks back in, and all the folks return to their chatter. They're talking. They're browsing. A lot of suits, but unlike the last time you were at this night market, there's more than just suits. Apparently, the folks that Diggs Graver has been working with, the fellow fixers, have a different kind of clientele than what was expected previously. That's not a bad thing either. That's not a bad thing either. Well, you are free to start browsing. You are free to start browsing. I will give you the full list of what is available, what is on offer here today. But there will also be something else that occurs. A call, if you will. A call to none other than Cecil.
Oh shit. I just fumble with my fucking phone. It's like, this thing doesn't usually go off. Hello?
Hellbent, who's just like
Hang on.
standing next
Give
to
me a
you,
minute.
like
Give me a minute.
jumps in terror, realizing you're getting a phone call. That doesn't happen. What is this?
Yeah, I just like break on. Hello? Sorry. Hi. This moment.
Cecil. It is Gerry Hulder. I do believe that you are present at the night market in Highfall Tower, correct?
It's Cecile.
Cecile. My forgiveness. I beg. Miss Ruiz, please, if you will, though, I think I have a chance to make it up to you. Would you mind coming one floor above? The elevator has been changed to recognize you for access.
Why?
Please come alone.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
you can say anything to everyone else
I
as you
am-
walk off.
I immediately tell the groups, like, Gary wants me upstairs. If I don't come down within, like, 15 minutes, or if you don't get a text from me, kill everyone. Bye.
Okay.
Not you.
Hellbent
Not
just
you. Not you. That was a
I'm
joke.
looking- I look at
That
Boots
was
and
a
like,
joke.
No.
That
That's
was a
not what we're
joke.
doing.
Oh. Okay.
That was a joke. Do not kill everyone.
I'll just put some things out for your consideration. Don't make any purchases until later. We have some things to deal with, but allow me to place that in there. You got bags of grain, bug detonators, cyber arms, cyber eyes, cyber legs, homing tracers, med scanners, Neuralink, pop-up grenade launcher, fire breather, radar detector, scrambler and descrambler, sensor array, hellhound, skunk, all kinds of clothes, poserwear, and fashionwear, including new angel wings. Please note, not actual wings. Do not attempt flight. Well then.
Why are there bags of grain?
Why not?
But for food, duh.
We're gonna go up a little bit. We're gonna go up a little bit. And we're gonna head over here. We're just gonna pick up our good friend.
Do not pick me up. It will not end well.
And as you're making your way on up there, walking in, you step into a room that you haven't seen before. It has a long pond. It's got fish in there, allegedly real ones, plenty of vegetation. There are other folks walking around and enjoying the scenery. However, they all stay to the other side of the room, which means you can immediately spy Gerry Hulder on the opposite side from them.
Great. Wonderful. This isn't creepy at all. I'm just shoving my hands into my pockets and approaching.
Cecil. Sorry. Did I say it correctly this time, or have I botched it again?
You fucked it up.
I did. I really did. I'll have to make a note, Cecile.
Why'd you want me up here?
I'm actually looking to speak to all of you. Individually, of course. There's something I want to discuss. Namely, your work so far. It has been satisfactory. I have been keeping close tabs on the activities of you and your group ever since that night, helping out Boomsmith with the street races.
Yeah.
So, tell me, how have you enjoyed the work you've been doing since then?
It's work.
It's
I-
work.
It's getting shot at more than usual, so it can't complain, I guess.
And the pay? I'm sure that that's not anything to complain about either. Or am I mistaken? He grins, wide, toothy, and gold.
Yeah, motherfucker stealing my drip.
You getting at something here?
I asked a question.
Yeah? I'm just curious. I mean, as with any pay, anything can always be better, but it's been working.
Yes, things can always be better. I'm interested in making them better.
I'm counting exits.
There is one.
Damn
He
it.
is blocking it.
This is not a fire code.
There's a lot of windows, but as you know, all they go is down.
This is not up to fire code.
Oh, Miss Ruiz. The thing is, I'm going to be proposing a job to your group soon, but only after gauging all of your interest. And, perhaps more adequately, all of your anger.
I squint at it,
I
but he
happen to
can't
be
tell because I have fucking sunglasses.
I happen to be well aware of the fact that many within this city consider politicians such as myself to be a waste of space, a waste of breath. I'm hoping to change that, and perhaps with your involvement. So, if you don't feel like speaking anymore, please step into the other room. I will not be following you until later.
I want to hear what you have to say before I make a decision. You don't
Don't
you don't
worry,
go at something unless you know everything about it.
I won't be pressing you just yet. I'm letting you know now because I understand many edge runners happen to be the jumpy type. There's a reason I'm not bringing your entire group together for this discussion until after I've spoken with each of you. Simple, isn't it? Simple logic, simple reasoning. Easy to track, easy to understand. I'm not hitting you with bullshit right now. You know that, don't you? You can sense it.
I shrug. Like, oh, I'd prefer you get to the point.
Now, the point will be in the other room, I'm afraid. So, why don't you go there, and that much sooner you'll be able to see it.
Is there any kind of like insight or
Human
anything in Cyberpunk?
perception.
I would
Human-
love to try that.
What are you trying to learn from your human perception check?
I'm trying to get if he's trying to fuck me over here.
And how are you trying to learn this? What are you reading? Body language, tone of voice? Something else? Looking for tells?
I think I'm kind. Does he have eyes?
His face is metal.
Okay, then I'm looking for body language because the eyes are useless.
A lot of his body is also metal.
Yeah, but it moves.
It does. It does.
Okay, human perception. That's going to
Yes,
come out
yes,
to
yes.
an 18 in total.
Well, you can tell that he is very eager for you to go to the next room. He really, really, really wants you to look at this job, but he is serious when he says that he will only do that after bringing through every member of your crew to talk to individually. At least everyone who was present.
I'll take a look, but if it looks sketchy, I'm bouncing.
All right. We're going to put you on your way into the next room. I'll just open this door, open that door, and walk you right on past the guards.
Oh, I don't like that there are guards here.
Another call. This time it's going to Boomsmith.
Hey,
Oh, God.
I'm Boom Smith. Who's this?
Boomsmith.
That's me.
I was certain you would show up to this little night market.
I'm already on my way. I'm on my way. I'm coming in.
I did not. Okay.
Oh, I mean, I can wait. I can.
Boomsmith walks in from the door. But I guess
eager.
you're here, aren't you, Boomsmith?
I'm ready to go. What you got?
Well,
You
I
know what,
was-
Gerry Hulder? Let me talk, Gerry Hulder. I don't mind you. I'll tell you why. I think your reasons are probably kind of shit, but you know what? Your methods, they're all right. You're a straight shooter, Gerry Hulder.
I am no Mr. Truth, if that's what you are getting at,
I don't- yeah.
Boomsmith.
I like that. Mr. True, is he, so tell me, is he a wizard? And I don't, like, if you know, I want you to just tell me.
The
I just
man
want
works
this really-
magic in this city and this tower. To become a fixer, much less one of his caliber, without ever telling a lie, is nothing short of miracles and myth. So,
Bullshit. That is
No.
not.
I'm okay. Let me tell you. I'm worried that Diggs is gonna get turned into a frog, and if you could just tell me that couldn't happen, I feel a little better about all this.
nothing short of some Arasaka technology would be capable of that level of tomfuckery.
Oh, so it's possible? What do you mean?
Tomfuckery
You
is
shall
a-
look away into the
Word?
water and at the fish when you say that outburst.
Okay, I'm looking.
Oh.
Okay, do I see a frog? There's lily pads.
There is no frog, but there sure are a lot of lily pads and a lot of very hungry looking fish.
So you're saying you've turned people into fish?
I would never do such a thing.
Oh,
And I'm sure Mr. Truth wouldn't turn anyone into a fish.
where'd you put the emphasis on fish? Get
Oh, you
Hulder.
are very funny, Boomsmith. There's a reason why I sent all of them to help you that one night at the tracks. It's a shame that you had to blow it with the NCPD, but personally, I've begun to question their effectiveness myself.
Well, I mean, you should. Freaking Dangle running shit. I'll tell you, ever since I left, it's been going to shit. I mean, it was shit. But it's just Dangle now. There's no one telling him to freaking correct himself. And
A path to
Anyway.
correction for the system will surely open up given enough time. It's something I'm particularly interested in myself. Now, back to business then, Boomsmith.
I'm Business Smith today.
Business Smith it is, sir. Mr. Business Smith. I was hoping to offer a job to you and your group. If you're interested, you can head to the next room.
Okay, were you looking at more money than last time? These grenades ain't cheap. I'll also take
trust
payment in
me, you will
grenades.
be most interested in the reward. In fact, here's one for you up front. Just a personal token of my appreciation for your quick work of everything you deal with. Please roll me 1d10 as you have had a mystery box redeemed for Business Smith.
Oh. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I got a
this
3.
this box, he pulls it out of the water from underneath a lily pad. It's dripping with fluid. Roll me 1d6, if you will.
I had to reward Business Smith. I'm sorry.
Business Smith.
I got a 3 again.
You get a body weight auto injector from Hornets Pharmacy DLC.
Is this gonna turn me into any kind of aquatic animal?
Oh, absolutely not. Now please head to the next room.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Business Smith, I'm going to be calling another one of your associates now. Well, Business Smith heads on over into the next room.
I'm still alive back there, right? I'm
Oh,
not,
yes,
like,
you're
dead
still alive.
family
In fact, you're
got
staring
those,
at something very interesting in that room, but we'll have to get to that later as a call comes in for none other than Shamu.
I want you to know he was not expecting anyone to call him. Nobody usually calls him. So
Hello?
this is
Oh, same!
Shamu, I believe is what they call you on the street.
depends on who the hell this is.
My name is Gerry Hulder, a longtime benefactor, or at least as long time as benefactors go for them, individual who has been helping your compatriots, your allies, your business associates, including the Mr. Business Smith himself. If you would please come upstairs, I think it's time you and I met face to face. If you're to stay involved with them, that means I will be involved with you.
I mean, don't think I have much of a choice. Give me a second. He is going. He is incredibly confused. And I promise you, he is slightly he's basically kind of like fidgeting, given he doesn't have his harpoon gun, and this is a very weird situation. It's just this guy knew his number.
Yes, he
He
did.
doesn't know how he got his number.
Hello, Shamu. My name is Gerry Hulder. I am a aspiring politician here in the tower.
Good to meet you.
It is my understanding that you have been working closely with the likes of Mechanodyne and particularly their executive star, one Hellbent or Mr. Hydrogen Kane.
Wait, that's his name?
Yes, it is. So, my question to you, and since they are not here, you can answer me truthfully. Do you intend to continue your work with them, or is this merely a passing phase, Shamu?
I mean, mainly just depends on how things go. For now, I'm just trying to pay off the damn debt so I don't have to get anything ripped out of me. But
Indeed.
after that, who knows? They don't seem too bad.
Well, I believe I may be able to help you with your debt. I'm offering a job to your group soon enough, your allies. If you wouldn't mind, head over to the next room. I've prepared something for you there that I think you will like to see.
If you're calling the others up, then sure thing. But Don't tell me this is gonna be something where while we're doing this, you're gonna like sell my guns or something.
Please, I wouldn't need to do something like that. If anything, I'm the one who gives people guns in this building, and then I tell them what to shoot.
All right then. He doesn't really he's not gonna question it yet because obviously wants to hear the job, so he's just gonna go. Just okay, this is happening.
Diggs Graver, you will be receiving a call.
Mm-hmm.
Is Hellbent there?
He's here.
Oh, could you hand the phone to him, please, Miss Graver?
Sure thing. I'll just kind of point the phone at Hellbent and be like, "It's for you."
Forgive
I
me.
suspect I already know who's on the end of this line.
Yes, I seem to have lost your number.
Shame about that.
Don't worry. I am in very close contact with your allies so far.
I am
able to get
aware.
you from them. So please, would you mind coming upstairs so we may speak face to face, Hellbent?
Of course.
And Hellbent will be making his way up and handing the phone back to Diggs, giving her a bit of an eye.
I'm just gonna nod at him and just be like, kind of shrug and be like, "It'll be all right. Trust
All right.
me."
Hellbent, you make your way over there. And now there it is. Two golden domed individuals staring at each other face to face for the first time in a little bit now.
I must admit I'm surprised. I expected you to be one of Arasaka's old holdouts, but this divide and conquer strategy when ensuring new employees will be useful. It's straight from Militech's playbook. Have I judged you wrong, Holder?
This is far older than Militech's playbooks. History has a lot to teach us, as you should well know.
One could say that the IBE had many interesting tactics in their day, and tactics taken from before, far before. Why am I here? And why are you scouting my friends for something?
No, not scouting, actually. I scouted the lot of you all the way back when I offered my first job, which the lot of you took and completed. You remember that one, don't you?
Of course.
It is my understanding that at the end of it, you disappeared, not to be seen again for some time. The last reports were of symptoms resembling cyber psychosis.
We all have our weak moments, don't we, Mr. Holder? I suspect you have had your fair share as well.
Yes, and I suspect then that you know exactly how to remedy them.
Yes, I am well aware. However, the payment as of late have been rather thin. There is much to be done, and much to be bought.
Are you interested in finer, fuller payments? The like which I believe you are deserving of, as is the rest of your crew. Your work, even on accidental measures, is exquisite, in my eyes.
Please, do not butter me up, Mr. Holder. We're both aware that this must be some high-risk, high-reward gig. I'll play your little game for now.
Good.
After all, we Borgs must stick together.
That we must. Head to the other room, Hellbent. The details will follow there. And I do believe that you are a perfect fit for this one. You and all of your crew.
Before I go, I had a question, Mr. Holder.
And what is that question?
That tactic Militech designed, You wouldn't happen to have more of their accoutrements, would you?
Oh, no. I don't believe I do. I have other interesting things, though. Some I can show you, some you'll have to wait for. I'm sure you won't mind. You understand, there's a certain build to these things, Hellbent.
I suppose there is. But I am rather curious. Are you a collector of ballistic weapons?
I collect many things in my spare time, Hellbent.
I'm sure a man like you does. It seems to be a tendency with those who have clawed their way further up the ladder. However, I am curious. Have you ever had your hands on a Militech Perseus? A beautiful weapon, you know. Uses Kasul 454 rounds, heavy duty, such recoil it needs armature to keep from flying out of the hand or breaking the wrist and arm. I've noticed there are an influx of these weapons nearby, specifically in the hands of those you seem to be well acquainted with.
How fascinating. Perhaps then you could pick one up for me sometime. I'll pay you for it.
I'm sure you would. I shall talk to you later, Mr. Hulder.
Yes, you will. See you soon, Mr. Kane.
All right, well, that did not go as well as I was hoping, but verbal sparring aside, he's making his way to the new place.
It's all so tense when it's you two.
I love it.
So when did you come up with the name Business? I feel like that's the thing that he's walking
I
in.
just came up with it.
No, as we're down here with just the Mr. Truth and Diggs Graver chatting it up. You know, they're having a good amount of time to discuss things. And Mr. Truth says, "Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my! You are all alone now, and your friends have left you. They seem quite busy. Is everything going okay, Miss Graver?"
Oh, it seems to be fine on my end. I have no need for worry. Should I?
He looks to his left and he looks to his right. You can sense easily upon his face worry.
What are you worried about? Is there something I should be made aware of?
Well, I've heard a little rumor, and I do believe it to be the truth, that you've been speaking with none other than Gerry Hulder of late. Is that true?
I could never lie to you. It wouldn't do very well, would it?
I
I have. I have been an acquaintance with him, yes.
Take care with that one. He might be good with fixers, but he's not often so good with their friends. Now he's calling yours up one by one, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, consider this a favor, Miss Graver. A favor from me to you. Keep an eye on them.
Well, thank you, Mr. Truth, as always. This conversation has been lovely, but maybe I should just go check on my friends.
Maybe you should. I'll keep an eye on the night market. You've done a great job organizing everything tonight. I can tell that the selection of vendors is far surpassing anything I've ever seen from the likes of myself working alone. I would love to work with you again sometime, especially if this turns out just as well as I think it will. So, until you return to our fine, polished floors, be seeing you, Miss Graver.
Thank you. Hopefully not too, forget it. And then she just walks off, gets flustered and walks off.
And that's when you receive a call, beckoning you to the grate above. Diggs, Graver,
Yes.
I am waiting for you upstairs, the garden where we last spoke.
I'll be up momentarily. She'll take one last look around the area, make sure everything's going smooth, and then she'll go up.
Everything's smooth as can be. You make your way up, you make your way inside, and there is Gerry Hulder waiting for you. Welcome, welcome. Diggs, Graver, Miss Graver.
Mr. Gerry, you seem to have collected all of my friends for me.
Indeed. Unfortunately, not all of them. If I'm not mistaken, 2 are missing. A shame. You may need to relay some things to them on my behalf. You can do that, right?
I'm pretty good at being a messenger. No one tends to shoot those.
Maybe not in the past, but times change, don't they, Miss Graver?
They shouldn't change that much, should they?
They shouldn't, but they do. It's up to us to change them back now, isn't it? Head to the other room. I'm going to make it simple and offer a job. I expect that you will accept, right?
Sure.
Good.
Sure, boss. And she just kind of salutes him a little bit.
Boss, please. He puts your hand down for you. I would much prefer if you did not call me that. We are merely associates, one of whom happens to owe the other a fair few favors, Miss Graver.
Whatever floats your boat, buddy. And then she'll kind of like halfway skip across to the room.
All right, you're going to skip your way down and across, and you are going to go into the next room over.
So how did you come up with the name? I am so desperately curious.
He said he just came up with it
I
on
just
the
came
spot.
up with it.
I
No
don't
way.
believe you.
I just came up. with it. Man, you've been hanging out with
You must have
fixes.
Are you like rebranding or something?
I'm not rebranding. I'm just. I was business smith up there. I might be business smith for the rest of the day.
So is it?
I don't have my
Are you
grenade
saying
launcher.
like,
Wait, you
is
want
it
me
like
boom smith with no
is
grenade
it, is
launcher?
it like different faces,
No,
like for
no.
different friend groups?
No,
His
guys,
mustache
guys,
is
look at
slightly
him.
curled this time.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
look at him.
Wait.
Look at him.
What were you
I'd be
saying,
surprised if you didn't
Shamu?
make it up on the spot.
Oh, well, I suppose. Oh, and the titular fixer.
Diggs Graver walks in first, and the lot of you are standing right there in that special room where all of your fates changed from one quick decision. There's nobody sitting behind the table now, but all candles remain lit. All thrones remain empty, and there's no blood on the floor nor hole in the wall. There is, however, a mass of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to be specific, some larger than others. And Gerry Hulder marches in, closing the door behind him, and walks up. He beckons you to please come closer.
I'm coming
Hellbent
closer.
steps
I'm doing it.
forth. Yeah.
I take one more step than whoever takes the second most steps.
I
Well, wait,
kinda
what if I
lean-
step right directly up to Holder then? Does that mean you're like going past him? What if I go past him? Does that mean you're like walking across the room?
Imagine you walk directly into him like in
I was-
Well, I'll just be on like a adjacent. I'll be adjacent, but like a little bit closer.
I was gonna like lean over to Diggs, like I would say nice market, but I haven't really gotten to look at it much.
Trust me, it's glorious.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
All right.
A lot of boxes.
Here you are. While I do understand why Miss Graver has chosen to keep me out of the night market's management, that doesn't mean I'm prohibited from attending as a merchant. Here, I propose a trade. I've been keeping a close eye on each of you and tried to choose your price accordingly. Go ahead, take a look inside. Every one of these boxes up there has a label with someone's name, a crew member's name.
How ironic. I recall something very similar during our very first mission. A shame. No one is here now that was there then.
Well, they're not dead, are they?
No, they're
Oh,
busy.
Oh, okay.
If I recall
Busy.
correctly, Mads has been
I
offline, and Grande is out clubbing. Couldn't be bothered,
Yeah, I'd be
apparently.
surprised if they
Don't be
died.
bothered with business. Cracks his knuckles. You got okay. I'm walking up. I'm letting my mustache feel my way through. I want which one's grenade shaped? Is that the big
one on
one?
the bottom there, that's grenade shaped. That's for
Oh,
you.
I want to look at the grenade shaped one.
All right, opening it up, you are going to see a pop-up grenade launcher, 2 reinforced cyberarm upgrades, 2 biotoxin grenades, and 2 EMP grenades.
Okay, I look at Gerry Hulder. I'm like, yes. Who you want? Who you want me to explode? Give me a
Please,
name. Give me a name right now.
Let everyone else have a look at their box.
Okay.
There is a build
Okay.
to these things.
So
Mr.
excited.
Business Smith.
He's a business bitch.
Who's going next?
With a business plan, gonna make you money in business plan.
Who's going next?
Hellbent moves up, but he's looking not for his, but for Sparks. He wants to find
Cecil!
It's Cecile!
It's Cecil
Would you like to hand that to
No!
Sparks?
Helmer.
Sparks, would you like to open your box?
Sure. I'm just gonna very not nervously, but apprehensively open it, like it's gonna bite me.
Within, you are going to be finding a Neuralink interface plugs and keys.
Oh, it's never a good sign.
Who's next?
I'll step up. I'm gonna kind of walk up to the box. Do I have a box?
Oh, yes, you do have a box.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to my box.
Looking inside of it, you're going to find.
Wait. Not so hasty.
Oh,
Go walk
guinea
up to
pig
my
in-
box, and I'm gonna slowly just kind of draw my nails across it and do that thing where you stand out where one hip's kind of
Okay.
out and just take my fingernail and just kind of flip the little latch and snap it open.
All right. You go to look
Peek
inside. You are going to see, and nobody else sees this unless you display it to them, a number of cyber limbs, some cyber eyes, and just upgrades over upgrades for each of them. There's a certain smile on his face, one even bigger than that which is always plastered upon it. That grinning politician believes he's gotten you something quite fitting.
I'll just kind of look at it, look at him, look back down at the box, and do the, all right, fair enough, and then just kind of slowly close it back and lightly seal it.
The chrome glinting from within is covered. Who's next?
I believe that.
Shamu, I believe you're...
Same as mine.
Shamu, would you like to?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Shamu, within your box, you're going to find one cyber audio suite, smart glasses with a Chiron and internal agent, a drone, and a personal net architecture.
Holy shit.
Who's next?
There's only one left, I think.
Oh, there are 2 for people who are not present.
Oh, well,
Would you
Hellbent
like to
will be
see them
taking-
so that they know what's there?
I'll take a look at Mad Dogs for her.
All right, as you open Mad Dogs, you're going to find a poser chip full of private footage. The label just says you, and also toxin binders.
Weird.
Oh, I don't know what any of this means.
Hellbent kind of
There's also
stares at the poser
Grandes.
chip. He'll open Grandes. Hellbent will open Grandes.
You'll find 2 cyber arms, 2 mantis blades, and 2 reinforced cyber arm upgrades.
No expense spared, I take it, Mr. Holder.
And he just gently taps on the blade of one of the mantis arms.
Fascinating. I wonder.
And finally, Hellbent will move to his.
As you open it up, you are going to find the Alpha Class Full Body Conversion Package. He nods at you. No expense spared. When we last met, I told you I would keep an eye out, didn't I? If I found 1 or 2.
Fascinating. Do tell, what exactly do you have in mind for such illustrious pay?
Oh, don't ask. Don't just say yes. Just say yes.
It
Quiet,
is
Boomsmith.
simple.
I'm businessman.
There are 2 people I need you to kill. Executives, corporate suits. You shouldn't have any problems with that, I trust. He gestures to the empty seats behind him.
That depends. Who exactly are we zeroing?
I will give you all of the details after you accept. You understand, I'm sure.
That's not usually how a job works.
That's how most of his jobs work, right? Diggs is gonna look around at anyone else like, right?
How
There's
exclusively-
a reason why I have shown you the bait first.
Tell me, if this is the lengths you will go to, it must be someone high up, someone important, local, something that has to do with the politicians, I take it.
Some plans need a lot of things to fall into place. It's like trying to bake a cake if you don't have salt or perhaps something more important like baking soda. I don't
Wait.
think any of you are bakers, but the idea should come across well enough. Missing 1 key component can cause an entire plan to fall into ruin. There are more than one way for someone to get what they want, to compel you to action. I'm choosing to lead with the carrot, not the stick.
Fine. You have my attention.
Good. Very good. The boxes remain here. When your job is done, I will send each of you an address with a Ripper Doc who will be waiting for you, along with my end of the bargain. Install should be a breeze. I hand-selected these experts. You may each have 500 eddies up front for accepting the job. Details are for after that is done. So please, and he steps forward with one hand out, ready to walk down the line and shake. Do you accept this job?
Who does he start with first?
Boomsmith is reaching out his hand across Hellbent to shake really, really
Yeah.
fast.
He's looking at Hellbent first. This is the one who is probably toughest to get to agree. So he's starting with the one most likely to cause this whole thing to fall through. He is still grinning, As you said, we should stick together, help each other out. I am helping you. You will help me. Won't
Is
you?
that the Borg or the executive talking?
It takes one to become the other.
That's a better version of it takes one to know one.
Hellbent reaches out and takes his hand.
As he goes down the line, offering
no.
each of you a hand, every person who shakes, the moment your palms make contact, his eyes will flash behind their golden plates, and you will be receiving information on the job, information on the targets. Boomsmith, he goes to shake your hand.
I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it so hard.
Business Smith is doing business. He moves on. He extends his hand to none other than Diggs Graver. Diggs Graver, you wouldn't say no, would you?
I couldn't possibly say no. She'll take his hand and shake it.
All right, next up it goes to Shamu, the new face. Shamu, do you take the cold metal hand of Gerry Hulder?
In
He's-
marriage.
A bit apprehensive, but he does take it.
The grin never leaves his face as he shakes and then moves on to Miss Ruiz. You're the last one. Will you count yourself in?
My hand goes to his, and then it moves up to kind of take him by the lapel. It's like, you listen to me here first. Whatever you have planned, you better make sure that you keep your goddamn word. Got it?
Those boxes will be yours as soon as you finish this job.
I'm not talking about the boxes.
No. What are you talking about then? You'll need to be specific. I have a lot of things that I must keep track of, and you're trying to add another without telling me what it is.
I'll let go and I'll take his hand. I don't say a word after that, but I'm giving him a stare. I'm not saying this out loud.
You
But
should
did-
perhaps try writing a letter. It might suit you better. He shakes.
Did anyone else get like a magical feeling when he shook their hand?
Hellbent.
I think you're just in love.
Crazy.
That's called your
That's
bank account.
The job
After-
details. Each of you also gain 500 eddies. And now I shall read the job details. It starts simply. Don't ask too many questions. I've performed all necessary research using expensive help. Fuck up your own digging, and you may alert these targets that you're coming. Target 1, Raymond Wales. Lightly modded male exec who has served as head leadership within several drone companies since 2052. The man is a known supporter of AI reintegration. Keeps primarily synthetic guards. The chosen sentry models are fairly advanced. Target 2, Alicia Modes, lightly modded female exec who is currently serving as the CEO for Tilda, a cyberware company that is in the process of being acquired by a larger corporation. They specialize in fashion wear, poser wear, and other useless pieces of scrap. She keeps an elite bodyguard at her side throughout nearly all times of the day. Both Raymond and Alicia will soon be at the same place for important meetings, opening up an opportunity to dispatch both of them with ease. See it done without making yourself known, and you can consider this the first serious contract from Gerry Hulder, with plenty more to come. The meeting place is 2 multi-story office buildings linked by a bridge down on Senna's block. Getting inside should be easy enough if you want to handle things that way, but striking when they're in transit could be a fine use of time as well. It should be on the 4th floor of Building 1, though they're all elevated well past ground level, so it'll be a drop if you mess anything up and need a quick getaway. Expect parking to be on the roof. These are true suits. They'll be letting their personal drivers bring them in on AV4s. Any more questions?
Oh, I see. Very well. I will ensure this little plan of yours runs smoothly. But I think I know your game now, Mr. Holder.
Speak it at your own risk, Mr. Kane. At your
No
own
need.
risk.
I think I will be making a few calls to my employers. I will be requisitioning some gear. See that those calls go through, would you?
Oh, for this, I'm afraid I must remain hands off. He grins at you.
Hellbent returns the grin. Its face deep. You can feel it.
Does anyone else have questions, or?
Is there a time frame that you would prefer this job to be accomplished in?
We do it now.
Absolutely. You have just a few days. If it should go longer than a week before this mission is completed, you may consider it a failure. Naturally, the job also extends to the 2 missing members, as does the reward. I expect you will choose which members of your crew are present for this, including all of them if you see fit. The reward stays the same. All 7 boxes.
Oh, that's good. A week, we should be able to do that. I think. Right? She's just gonna turn to everybody else and be like, right?
If Hellbent dies, I want his stuff.
I'm still staring daggers at Gary,
Hellbent turns,
but you can't tell 'cause he
walking
wears my
away.
glasses.
There's nothing more for the executive to say. The job has been taken.
All right. Anyone else? Are y'all good? Just staring daggers and walking away.
I'm gonna blow a kiss and wink, and then I'll turn and walk away.
He's going to not wink back, but there is a light flash in one eye, but not the other.
Okay, I cast detect magic.
You
This
detect
isn't
a little
Mr.
bit of
Truth.
magic. These plants are real.
Ooh.
Could I smell?
Yeah, you can smell a flower
wa-
if you really want to go off to the side and do that.
Can I?
Do it. Do it.
Oh man!
Oh yeah.
Oh man! This
that's
is the
real.
second plant I've ever smelled in my life.
It's no flower shop, but it's definitely something.
I know where
Ready.
they source their floral culture. If you're interested, businessman.
Oh, I'm businessmith today.
As the group is walking out, Hellbent is going to kind of hang back a little and hold back till he's walking aside Diggs.
Ah, damn it, we had the same plan.
So popular.
first.
And these
You
two
first.
like
I'm
cyber
waiting.
psychos just like drop back, and they're on both sides of you at once.
I see that, I'm like, oh shit, I'll wait my turn, and I just go ahead.
Fascinating little game you're playing, Diggs.
Me? Games? I
Yeah.
don't generally play games. That doesn't sound like something I would do. What do you
Don't be coy, my friend. I can tell. I don't think I've ever seen you take a deal so dangerous so easily.
mean? Well, to be fair, we haven't known each other that long, but you could be right.
We are both business people. I know the trade, and you do too. This is not optional, is it?
No, not for me at least, it's not. But We're just gonna make the best of it, won't we? Get through it and get our stuff.
So you say. I do not like this. I know these companies, cursory knowledge at least. I don't like where this is going.
You receive a text as you're walking out, Diggs Graver.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the leash.
She's just gonna kind of look at her agent and just, you know, it's not really about if we like things sometimes. It's just about making it through it alive, right? You gotta do what you can. I'm sure you understand.
Perhaps you have forgotten who you speak to.
Hellbent walks away. You feel as though that statement has meant something incredibly damaging to your relationship with him.
Ooh.
That all then? Or, Miss Reese, do you have something you would like to say?
I just kind of approach after, like, I start hanging back as Hellsmith goes forward, like a fucking seesaw.
Hellsmith? Excuse me?
Did I just say Hellsmith? I'm sorry. You guys
their
are
Oh my
together now.
god,
It's
the
not my
most
fault.
cursed thing
Their
ever.
ship name.
It's not my
No.
fault. You're together now. Sorry.
Skip them.
The divorce
It's
is in 2
canon.
months. Sorry.
Oh no, someone's gotta inform Sadie.
I'm Hellsmith, everybody. Alright. Go ahead. Speak to each other. Together.
Yeah, I'm just kind of look to Diggs for a moment.
Diggs
So
is
you're-
slightly looking down at the ground and kind of partially upset.
You good?
You know, I will be eventually.
So no.
What's up, though? Yeah, don't worry about it. Worse things have happened.
I'm gonna worry about it. Listen. Are you being kept in this?
What do you mean?
Something didn't sit right. I can't help but mention I did overhear a little bit.
Then if you did, you'd be best to keep it to yourself. And she's gonna
Don't-
kind of put her arm around your shoulder and just, let's go. We've got things to do.
I've got to ask you a few things about your market later, but that can wait.
Okay.
Now, as they're waiting in the elevator, Shamu's going to find that someone had abandoned something in the elevator. This is not protocol. Let's see what you found
Elevator
as
tank.
we go through that, because I believe you had redeemed 17 minutes ago a loot box. 1d10, please.
Try one. 1d10?
1d10 and then 1d6 afterwards.
Okay. I got a 7.
7. Interesting. This box is melted out of shape. 1d6, please.
Alright. Let me just... Sorry. 4.
You're going to get a fully loaded Stolboy ST5 assault rifle. Someone had left that in, apparently they managed to sneak that in, but then they got found. The gun's okay, the person is gone.
I can help you keep that for yourself if you'd like.
Yeah. Either,
And,
either I'm keeping it or doing something.
Before the elevator closes,
meanwhile,
Hellbent
Hobbs
like
is also going to be doing some digging for Hellbent.
yeah.
As you would do,
Hellbent,
Scout.
as he hands the gun to a nearby guard.
It seems my friend has accidentally kept one of his rifles on him. If you would, return this to check-in and leave it in Shamu's crate, please.
The guardsman
Thank
sees it
you.
done. Yeah, I can do that for you. Don't even worry about it, son.
Why are you here?
I started here all the way back in 2025. Building wasn't there for a little while, but when it was back, they took me right on back, said they've never had anyone do work like I have.
My God, you were around for Silverhand's bombing.
Silverhand was a punk ass. His music sucked anyways. Nothing like the current stuff of today. Porn. Now that's a real bop.
Hellbent has to make a quick roll real quick. I'm gonna okay, he manages. Hellbent just kind of like reaches up and dusts off the guard's jacket.
He sends you a song that automatically starts playing in your head.
I will, if I see this, I'm just like, okay, down the elevator we go. Hey, isn't that fun?
And as the elevator is going down, Hellbent kind of looks up and looks to the side and realizes there's no cameras here, and he quickly just brings his agent up to his his internal agent up on speaker.
I do hope you got all of that, Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs is going to say, yeah, I was listening. So, let me get this straight. Who am I digging on? Just anything relevant, or?
I want anything you can find on the Politico. He has a reason for this. I want to know what.
Okay.
Now.
Does it really have to be now? Me and Raj were just checking our messages and we saw that there's going to be a meeting held to decide the new CEO for Mechanodyne soon. We were kind of discussing whether this is, I don't know, good for our employment or even for that matter, our raids, if you catch my drift.
I will continue to keep you under my wing. Whether this has effect on our extracurricular activities, I do not know. But we must continue no matter what.
Okay.
They depend on us, Hobbs. All of them.
And with that, Hellbent would like to try and make a charismatic impact roll on Hobbs.
All right,
to make a fan.
charismatically make your impact.
I don't like how that guy smiles.
That is a 5, and I'm going to expend 3 luck points to make that an 8.
All right. Well, Hobbs is doing her digging, and along the way, she pulls up some information. The most relevant thing that she seems to come up with right away is that Gerry Hulder, aside from being a politician, is very closely involved in some retail businesses. He owns a few, not retail, what did I say? Real estate, there we go, real estate. Construction companies, real estate companies, development companies. It's not exactly a secret. I mean, the first job was to clear things out so that he could start rebuilding that area around the old mall. But that wasn't a one-off thing. That was a personal involvement of his. Apparently, he's been doing some of that all over the neighborhood and adjacent ones.
It seems Mr. Hulder is making a play for territory. I wonder why.